Yeah, I know. Shit, I know. Hey man, when you hear that, right, and you see that there is a support, and even if it is, fuck Adidas, you know what I'm saying? When you see that, are you afraid? Are y'all afraid of the power too?
Always change the beginning of that "Are you afraid" part. Let's reword that, because the answer will always be no if the beginning of the question is "Are you afraid?" All right.
Does that scare you?
It will always be no if it has to do with scare or fear.
And just the power of that. Do you know how powerful? Like, power is also a gift and a curse. Do you know how powerful you guys are? Not just in entertainment, but period.
Mainly because of the independent stance.
Even more so now?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we up there.
Yeah, because he didn't take none of the, shit talking and threats to his career, and won. It's like a movie,
Did you ever think, Ty, maybe not, and keep it, not all keep it real, but it's got a weigh on you, like, especially people that you feel are looking out for you. Did you ever question, like, man, maybe I shouldn't?
Nah, I always saw, just watching him as a fan, going to the top, doing something to come down here, going to the top again, doing something to come down. And every time you go back to the top, everybody starts sucking dick again. So I already knew it was gonna happen, Now I'm swinging my dick.
Right, yeah. Hey man, and when you say, man, like, damn, it's a real fuck you, and that's the exhale,
Yeah.
And before we had a chance to sit down, man, we were talking about the listening party that I went to that night. And I'm gonna put it out, bro. You told me, and if you don't mind my talking about it, you said, man, that it warmed your heart to see me there. And I really took that like, bro, thank you for that.
Yeah.
And I gotta ask you as well, why?
I mean, it just, it's like Wizard of Oz, like the same people, the exact characters that were in Dorothy's life in real life were also there when she traveled to Oz, and were also there when she came back from the dream. And it felt like when I was sitting there, it was like, and you were there? And you were there? And you were there? It just felt like I had come back from this Oz dream thing. I'm in a foreign country, walking around with no shoes on, no bank account. Like, I remember the day. And also because of, you were there the night before I went to the hospital. You were there at Sunday services, and we serving food afterwards. You were there when I was like, super religious at Sierra Canyon, saying like, man, these soccer moms, they don't need to be wearing all these tights.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, I hit you up. I'm like, everything I ever did in LA, you always been there, you know?
With me, radio is my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm a human being first.
Yeah.
And with you, bro, we've had some amazing quiet times. The interviews that people can just go and you can look at, fine, I take those.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of quiet times. I've been at the house, you've been at my house, we've sat and had long conversations, we've sat in silence, and our silence speaks volumes, and so at one point, bro, me and you had what I felt was not even a misunderstanding. I felt a certain way towards our relationship. And I'm not sure if you felt that same way towards our relationship. And we've never, and this isn't the place to talk about it because we never talked about it really, but I fucked with you and I continue to fuck with you on a personal level. And that's totally different from, man, when does the album come out? When does the such and such come out? You know what I'm saying? So at one point, when, and just to keep it real with you, at one point when we did have, a conversation that we both didn't feel comfortable with. And can I explain what happened? Okay. So we're at a listening party. And this is for all these fake ass bloggers out there, and I don't go on social media. I've never been on Facebook in my life, none of that shit, right? But when shit hits your radar, it penetrates your radar, and then that's when you gotta address shit. I don't talk about nothing. Even when we had a situation, I didn't go on there to speak about it. I didn't say drop a record, All right, cool. I know that I'll sit with my guy, my brother, once again. I don't even know if you know what went down, Ty.
No.
We're at the listening party. Not even a listening party, it's just a small little listening thing, right? And without going into details, I value my relationship with you. There were some things that were being said in the room that I was like, do everybody feel the same way about this brother that I do? And I didn't think so. Maybe I was out of place to even think that I was closer to this man than other people in this room. So things were being said, and I told my guy that I've said to him many a times before, and there's been times we're talking, I say, you probably don't want to say that. Yeah, I'm glad you said that to me instead of somebody else. This is just at the house or whatever, right? So when I'm hearing these things, I tell my guy, I say, hey man, don't let nobody knock you off your square. You remember that conversation? Don't let nobody knock you off your square. All right, boom. It's still being said, I'm looking, I like, because we're in a good place. We listening to music, all this shit. Don't let nobody knock you off your square. So then it becomes this thing, I don't need advice, and it gets a little loud. I get asked to leave. My guy, his spot, I get asked to leave. Doc and I, we leave. Jose, we leave. I'm sure that I'm going to talk to him again. You know what I'm saying? It took a minute. We talked. There was no hate. There's no fuck his record, fuck him, fuck that. Even in your lowest, bro, when people thought you're at your lowest, I sent you energy. My kids love you. My wife love you. So when I said, man, don't let nobody knock you off your square, I'm looking out after my brother. So for me to be asked to leave, I felt like, damn, man. But I never said fuck Kanye. Because if I say fuck Kanye, that's forever. I was just like, damn, that shit felt crazy. Talk to my wife, talk to my homies. All right, we'll catch up. That's why when I saw you that night, and when you said to me, man, thank you for coming, I don't think you know what that meant to me. Because and this is me with my fuck you. I don't know if you saw when I left that day. I left. But then I'm hearing, oh yeah, they made Big do this, and I'm a man, bro. I'm a man with motherfucking kids, homie. I'm a man from LA, a black man that's not defensive, that's not offensive, but my defense is motherfucking immaculate. And no man on this planet scares me. No man. I'm looking at some shit somebody sent to me. I didn't even watch the whole thing. Yeah, I heard people snatched them up and they grabbed them and they threw them out and they did this. No one touched me.
People extra, bro. They gonna tell you anything, like I was saying earlier.
Yeah, no one touched me, and I just want to go on record to let people know, as I'm sitting here with you today, and I'm glad you gave me this chance to speak about it, bro. No one touched me. Ain't no bitch in me. Ain't no coward in me. I left out. I was asked to leave. What am I supposed to do? All right, cool. This your spot. I'm out. I was never on no fuck yay shit, but we had a chance to talk about it. And I'm glad we have a chance to talk about it now. And this is my fuck you to everybody that thought this couldn't happen. This is my fuck you to everybody that thought there's no man that ever touched me and didn't feel the wrath of Kurt Alexander, Ida's motherfucking son. And that's real shit. So to the person or people, I don't know how many people said it, fuck you. It never happened, and it never will. And if you think it happened, you do it. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know I fucks with you, bro. Yeah. But I had to get that off of me, bro. I had to, and I've been waiting. You know what I'm saying, man? And thank you for giving me that opportunity too, homie. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. I was a little pissed. You know what I'm saying? I was a little pissed, but we grown men, bro, and that felt good. Now that's
I'm
gonna
happy we all here,
no,
bro.
and that's real, man, and that's real, and even people was like, man, you gonna bring it up? Like, and my shit is small. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to everybody, bro. I don't trust everybody. I ain't fucking with people. You know what I'm saying?
As you're talking about it, as I'm reflecting on it, I feel that me asking y'all to leave was from a place of love, meaning like, yo, I'm on one. I'm dealing with this right here. I don't want y'all to deal with it, to see it, to be in between it, to give me no advice on it, to steer me left or right on it. That's what I was thinking about at this time, that because it's like, what I was saying, it's like, I am the leader. This is the reason why I made so many, I said this to Noriega. I said, it's like, everybody knows I'm the leader. I am the king, but then it be people who don't want to see it that way, or have other people that are control their bank account, or control their job, or control my kids, or control all of this. And people say, oh, he's crazy, he's this, he's that, it's volatile. But at a certain point, I'd be in a situation, like we had the Brazilian producer yesterday, and I was just telling him stuff about things I want to change, and he started telling me why it was good. I was like, wait a second. The reason why the albums are #1, the reason why it's this is because I specifically say this is this, is this, is this, is this. And there's certain type of situations where, like I said, my grandfather jumps through my body, I start channeling something. And it's more like a LeBron, like, get out the hole, I'm about to dunk kind of thing than it is like anything. Because, you know, like I said, one of the reasons why I was like thrilled that you were there is because of all those situations, but it wasn't that situation that I was talking about. I was talking about when you was at my house the day before I went to the hospital, and I was raising my voice. At that point, I don't remember exactly what it was about, but
at the house.
Yeah.
I remember.
I don't know exactly, but you gotta understand whether it's like Britney Spears, the TMZ, the 30 Mile Zone. You know, I'm like Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter can explain to you why he's locked up, and he also can break out whenever he feels like it. So obviously, I can break out whenever I feel like it. A big thing I had to learn over this past year and a half is to not expect anything from anyone, but also, nigga better not expect nothing from me. You know, gotta be like, man, you ain't do this, you ain't do this. Whatever you want. And it's like, you should do it. I'm like, no. You know, we are all our own person, you know, so.
Hey, man, I do want to ask something about the music as well. When we think about Vultures. Now, we've seen Playboy, we've seen Rich the Kid, which I fucking love. Rich the Kid in a position that he's in right now, and possibly, you know, from what I'm hearing, there's going to be executive producing from you guys as well. But what's next on 2 and 3? And it's almost like with you, Ty, it's like there's people I know that want to fuck with Ye. But you know how sometimes you push somebody else to go, and then when they clear the minds, then you can just come through, you know, second or third. Yeah. When y'all dig Vultures and the collaborations that you have on that, are those by design? And what happens in the next installments?
With features and shit like that, how I look at it, I don't know what he thinks, but I always looked at features, and how I use features is the same way I would use a drum sound, or I would use a bass sound, or a synth sound, or whatever, you know, whatever fits the song. That's what I'm gonna call whatever frequency they got that I feel that would match the song. That's how, you know what I'm saying? With Rich, it was like we was in Saudi. He called me, he was like, I'm in Dubai, what's up, what y'all got going? I'm like, we just out here recording this shit. He was like, I got an off day. I'm like, pull up. He pulled up. We got all these different villas in the city called Alula. He comes in my room. We do 2 songs that day. 2 of them is, one of them is Carnival. I was hesitant playing Carnival for him because at the time he was like, no hi-hats on the whole album, no 808s on the whole album.
Yeah.
Right? And this song was like fully like turned up. So it wasn't until we got to Vegas where we pressed play and he loved it immediately, got on the mic, did his verse, which is one of my favorite verses. And then it went from that to taking the beat, changing the whole melody to where he laid this crazy one. And then it went from there to getting the Hooligans to do that part. And then Cardi got on the record and now it's like something new. So I would say that's what the goal is for Vultures 2 and Vultures 3. Always elevating, always taking, like, if you ask me the question what I think about music, I feel like I don't want to diss anybody, but at the same time, it's like y'all niggas got to get better. It's like people always copy the next shit. It's like so many, like 10 songs of the same thing of each different type of beat.
We always think we're looking for the next or the sloppy carbon copy.
Yeah. And
every copy is a sloppy carbon copy, bro.
Yeah, so to me it's about elevating, and I don't want to do nothing that I ever did before, you know?
Man, and that's another one of them things, man, when we say the whole fuck you thing, the F you thing, it's like, just trust the process too sometimes, and then just watch. Just trust the process and then watch, you know? Have you been...
start the song with that? I love the trust the process. Oh, we're talking about shit for...
Oh, no, shit to do that shit.
Go ahead, though.
You need me to come in and do that part?
Yeah.
Hey, man, like I told you, bro, I thought I was on Pablo. I was in that studio, I was like, oh, man, I'm on Pablo. And I tell people even on air, I'm like, man, I love to watch you create a song. Because it'll be a song and even with like 30 hours, like I love how with that you left things that you probably seen in the studio for a long time. We just like, but 30 hours, people got a chance to hear it, but others had a chance to kind of see it. And I remember one time, bro, I was in the studio with you, and you're like, yeah, and you was, my name came up, and I was like, oh shit, I'm on Pablo. Man, I got Pablo, I was nowhere on Pablo. You know what I'm saying? But also, bro, I was talking with your engineers at the listening party that night. And somebody was like, yeah, man, I think I got a beat on probably on 2. But you never know if you actually made the project until the project is out. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't shit, man. I didn't even make the cover of Vultures 1.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's a nice cover, though. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine going to him and say, okay, so I know we did this group album for like a year.
Right. Yeah, blood, sweat, and tears.
You know, and he accepted to do this cover without, we didn't even have the concept of what the next cover was. We were like, I believe this is, I said, we were like, I believe this is the strongest image for that. And then we're sitting in Paris, and I'm sitting with my wife, and I'm sitting with my visual director, Oz, and we're sitting in the Ritz. And I think it's like Pharrell, he pulled up, a few people was hanging out, and we're just drawing, and there's a sketch, original sketch, we should put this sketch out, and came to this idea of like Ty holding TC, his brother that's locked up. And when that cover, that idea came, it impacted our approach to what we were gonna do musically. A visual, the big word now is like sentiment. The sentiment made even the first cover stronger.
Right.
And then the Vultures project stronger. And the music it helped guide the direction of music on where we're going on Vultures 2 and 3. And we still haven't decided a cover for 3. That's where we're in it. Like you talk about something making it or not making it at the last minute. I told my boy Dove Charney, who's our head of production that created American Apparel, now he has Los Angeles Apparel. And I remember being on the phone with him one time and saying, man, I know it's last minute. And he said, it's always the best minute.
Yeah.
It's always the best. Like what we did the last week, like the verse on Problematic. Like, cause there'll be time we got different writers we work with, a bunch of talented people. And I'd be like, yo, Ty, you gotta help finish this. You gotta finish this up because he gonna say hot shit. Like he said, you know, she just wanna fuck in the Bottega store, huh? I was like, man, we need to make a challenge for people to see if they can fuck in the Bottega store. We need to make a Bottega store challenge. But who even gonna think of some shit like that? She just wanna fuck in the Bottega store. It's like something as simple as that. I remember when I worked with Party. What's the guy's name that used to date Meg Thee Stallion, the writer? Party.
Partisan Fontaine.
Partisan
Oh,
Fontaine.
yeah.
I heard on Cardi B's album, he said, I gotta stay out the Gucci store. I'm finna run out of hangers. But I liked those thoughts together. So it could be something as simple as like say Ty's verse on Vultures. It's so, he said, I just bought a bag and I filled it with loose change. Like, this,
Hey, man,
what?
do y'all compliment each other? Not in a battle-wise, but do y'all know y'all compliment each other when it comes to music? Like, do you know, like, oh yeah, this gonna get him with this. This gonna get him.
Wait a second, man. I was just thinking, we might have to say some more rap lines, because I'm not finna have that, you know that thing where they got Swiss Beats, where he like, he say a rap line? What he say, but the rap line is real bad.
Uh-oh.
And Angela G, she like take a sip to keep from laughing when he said the line. he said like, what he said, I'm poison so I can poise on.
Oh yeah.
You know that way? And then Angela was like,
Hey, bro, I can't wait to see what's next. You know what I'm saying? Of course, 1, 2, 3, you know what I'm saying? And beyond, bro. But it was very necessary for us to sit down, bro. This felt so good. I appreciate now, Ty, bro, you know, way back, Similac, hello.
Whoa,
Same with you, yeah.
appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for giving me this chance and this opportunity to just sit down. And I know y'all could have sat down with anyone in the world. And I mean, because that's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, there's times when I look up and y'all treat the world like it's fucking a city over. I look up and you guys are like, oh yeah, man, you know, they're right here and you just flew in from Italy. You flew in from Paris. So y'all could have really been anywhere in the world, bro, and sat with anyone. And I thank you guys for sitting down with me, man. This is my 30-year anniversary. You guys made this so special to me. This is like my kickoff, like my real kickoff interview for like my 30th year, bro. And I couldn't think of anyone else to sit down with, and this one made sense. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue to shock the world, bro. Yeah. And I see you don't have no real hands to hold your tongue, so don't hold it. You know what I'm saying? Best believe that, man.
All I got the Titanic. Yeah. And I would say I appreciate you, and I appreciate Doc. He over there, you know.
Yes, sir.
So I appreciate both y'all.
Man, do you remember one time I was at a you was calling me, and I was looking and I was like, oh shit, yay, damn, yay. I answered the phone, and I'm at Coachella, and you hear, then you like, big, I need you out here. I'm like, where you at? He was like, man, I'm in Africa. I'm like, you in Africa? I'm like, bro, I'm at Coachella. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, I need you out here. I'm like, yay. I can't go to Africa. You're like, I'm gonna put a plane and come on out here. And I'm like, bro, to Africa? I don't have nothing. I'm saying everything not to go. I'm not packed. We'll shop when you get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a plane, man. Other motherfuckers, like, Ani, everybody was like, oh, I would have jumped on that plane. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't go. But you know what that is too, bro? Yeah. That's what you're talking about right now too, man. And no disrespect, Doc, that's the freedom. Now, I didn't want to leave my family, but that's the freedom of not being able to go because I had to be at work.
Okay, can I just sit in this seat right now? I'm gonna just change seats right now, and I'm gonna be you from what you just said.
Okay.
I just wanna say, you know, I sat down with Ye, and I wanna just tell all y'all niggas here, fuck all of y'all, I'm headed to Africa.
Hello! Man, I appreciate you, bro. Leave it up here. Yay, yay! Dollar sign. There it is, y'all. Boom. What did y'all learn today?
A lot of shit.